Please make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. These are the Turnstiles.
So ska is actually where reggae came from historically. Reggae is much more popular because of Bob Marley, and of course he was an international superstar. Ska is basically reggae, but a little quicker, a little more of a backbeat, a little more driving, kind of like a new wave type of sound. You know, like the Specials are a big second wave ska band is what they call it. You know, it got a little more poppy, but then when it hit America in the 90s, it really was like at the forefront and had everyone's attention.
It was never popular. It was always like an underground thing, but it hit its peak, I guess, in 95, 96. From South Jersey, there wasn't a whole lot of anything going on. It was pretty big in New York, as big as it ever got, I guess, between New York and Southern California.
Originally, we got together playing nothing but covers, like just learning each other's tendencies and, you know, kind of gelling as a band. And one day, Randy, our old guitarist, kind of came to the song. He came to, you know, I have an idea for a song, and we started writing our own music.
We were one of the only ska bands that I knew of in our small town.
When we started playing live, it was all original with just a couple covers here and there. I mean, we made probably recorded 3 albums worth of material, but, you know, like kind of like 1.5 got released, and now there's some stuff that's floating around on the internet.
We had a song called Skankenstein. We used to hear that on the radio. That was pretty cool. And we had one other song that had radio play. Yeah, it was Just My Luck.
The more gigs we got, the more time we had to fill for the gig. We started learning more covers and writing more originals and kind of like, you know, just growing our overall song base.
The first album we did all at once, yeah, and it took months. Pretty much, I guess, an entire, like half a summer and fall. We seem to always been in the studio, like after that first album, we'd go back in there, record 2 more songs, and then we got tapped to do like a commercial jingle. Never really took off. It was for Hers potato chips, and it's kind of funny. And then like we just kind of stopped writing and recording once we went more cover than original. By the time we finished writing everything for what would have been the second album, we had to start playing more and more covers so that we can get gigs. Everything around here was more of a 10 to 2 type of, like one band plays from 10 to 2, and no one really has that many original songs to cover that much time.
We played a lot of covers, and then that kind of grew into its own thing, and it was like the yolk of Drop Dead Sexy.
I discovered the band, our old singer Ray's, his wife had a friend that used to come see an original band that I was working with, and she suggested that I come check out this band, the Turnstiles. And she's like, oh, they're looking for a keyboard player, you play keys in your band, it'd be really great, you're gonna love these guys. And so I came out and saw them play one, and they were really great. So I auditioned, and it worked out.
The band I was in directly prior to joining Drop Dead Sexy had the same agent that Drop Dead Sexy had and currently still has. I asked if they could, if any of the other bands within the agency were looking for a guitar player, and a couple were, and I auditioned for Drop Dead Sexy and another band, and I actually got hired by both of them, but I ended up obviously going with Drop Dead Sexy. So
I'd observe the band to take my spot, you know, and learn the parts and everything. I would go see the band at Brownies, or I saw them at Jenks, and like it sounded so good. The band sounded so ridiculously good, and I was like, I can't believe I'm going to join this band, because the mix was great, the song selection was great, the energy was great, the band was blowing the places up.
I was a background singer, and prior to that, I had never sung lead on anything. So I decided the next band I was going to be in, I was going to be the singer.
I know y'all know this one too. Come in. I don't practice Santeria.
dollars, but I spent it all if I could find that and that pencil that she found. Well, I popped the cap in Sancho, and I slapped her down. Would I really wanna know, my baby?
What's the difference between us and other people? We're still just playing chords and doing the songs that are out there and things like that. And a lot of bands do, and we try to like change them up. We try to add little Easter eggs and music things, or we try to put them in medleys to make us a little bit different than the next guy.
Like we started doing the song Timber by Pitbull, and I had, for another completely different song, I had a little baby doll that I used to say, I literally changed the lyrics to Simba when I would hold the doll up, like Simba from Lion King. It's like, all right, I need to get a Simba doll now, because everybody had a smile on their face. People are cracking up saying it's the funniest thing they've ever heard. Like, so okay, now I need to get an actual Simba.
Musically, I think the band's always been adventurous and pretty eclectic, but I think that it's gotten way more so as time has gone on.
One of the reasons I think we've had a lot of success is we can appeal to a lot of different demographics. Kids that are 21 years old just going out to bars appreciate us, and guys that are 55 years old can go out to a bar, another place, and a casino or whatever, and appreciate the band. So we intentionally try to incorporate a variety of styles and a variety of demographics in all of our show, what we do.
We definitely are not afraid to tackle kind of bigger projects musically, which most of the bands I was in prior weren't willing to do.
Jump, 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 jump. Desmond has a barrow in the marketplace. Molly is a singer in a band.
We don't take ourselves too seriously. Let's have fun with it. We get as creative as we possibly can with still having musical integrity to the original song. But again, we change lyrics. We'll throw in, we have our medleys. That's when it really gets creative, where we go like 8 songs in like 4 minutes and jump around between songs and different rhythms, and different melodies over different rhythms. Yeah, it's still creative, but we make it creative. Like it really does keep us all interested.
We all sing now. We sing a lot of harmonies now that we didn't back when we first started. There was just like 1 or 2 guys singing harmonies back then, Ray and John mostly. Now we all take turns singing. We all don't have that fear of getting up there and fronting something ridiculous that we might have had 15 years ago.
That fact that everybody sings, which is great, because it lets us do this Queen stuff. And
dynamics of the band, like when we hear some really great comedy and the infectious laugh that just goes through the band, and we'll just howl with laughter. And there's so many memories of that that are just, they're just great memories with the band. With that.
The joy that it brings to people who come out to see us, you know what I mean? It's definitely whatever problems they're having at work or home or whatever, it's like we're an escape for them, and to see that in their eyes and talking to them and stuff, like just to know that we're, entertaining them.
I enjoy playing the keys. I enjoy being out there fronting a song when I get everybody singing along with me. That's an incredible high.
Secrets. Secrets was a really cool spot. Met my wife there. Had a lot of great shows there. Just an awesome time.
So you guys have played like a lot of big venues, a lot of historic ones. One that I'm thinking of is CBGB's.
I'll never forget it. We played there twice, and I'll never forget going to the bathroom downstairs. First of all, the place is held up by stickers, or was held up by stickers, every square inch. The Talking Heads to the Knack to Flaming Lips to Guns N' Roses to just legends that were at the same level that we were at, just trying to cut their teeth and pay their dues and, play for peanuts in front of like a crowd that wants to hear a good song. And gone downstairs in the bathroom in the basement, this putrid stench of death, kind of like hot dumpster juice is like the pretty much what it smelled like. As you walk into the bathroom, like it hasn't been cleaned in 30 years. Going to the bathroom and looking up and seeing Axl was here. I'm like, come on, that can't be Axl Rose.
Sometimes what I reflect on is it's not necessarily a specific moment, but in general, sometimes what I reflect on is that I've gotten to see a lot of cool places and do a lot of cool things just because I play guitar in a band that I probably wouldn't otherwise have been able to see or do. Well, I know like when we got to do some stuff for a NASCAR team, that was kind of cool. His name is Denny Hamlin. He actually won the 500 last year, right? Some private events for them, as well as getting flown out to do, a big wedding down south with them, and that was kind of cool. Getting a chance to go back to a pretty famous driver's house for an after party was pretty cool.
All around the world, statues crumble.